Pinus taeda, commonly known as loblolly pine, is one of several pines native to the southeastern United States, from central Texas east to Florida, and north to Delaware and southern New Jersey. The wood industry classifies the species as a southern yellow pine. U.S. Forest Service surveys found that loblolly pine is the second most common species of tree in the United States, after red maple. For its timber, the pine species is regarded as the most commercially important tree in southeastern U.S. The common name loblolly is given because the pine species is found mostly in lowlands and swampy areas. Loblolly pine is the first among over 100 species of Pinus to have its complete genome sequenced. As of March 2014, it is the organism having the largest sequenced genome size. Its genome, with 20.15 billion base pairs, is 7 times larger than that of humans. Its xylem tissue has been shown to filter out waterborne pathogens. Description: loblolly pine can reach a height of 30 to 35 meters with a diameter of 0.4 to 1.5 meters. Exceptional specimens may reach 50 meters tall, the largest of the southern pines. Its needles are in bundles of 3, sometimes twisted, and measure 12 to 22 centimeters long, an intermediate length for southern pines, shorter than those of the longleaf pine/pine, but longer than those of the shortleaf pine and spruce pine. The needles usually last up to 2 years before they fall, which gives the species its evergreen character. Although some needles fall throughout the year due to severe weather, insect damage, and drought, most needles fall during the autumn and winter of the second year. The seed cones are green, ripening pale buff brown, 7 to 13 centimeters in length, 2 to 3 centimeters broad when closed, opening to 4 to 6 centimeters wide, each scale bearing a sharp 3 to 6 millimeter spine. The tallest loblolly pine currently known, which is 51.4 meters tall, and the largest, which measures 42 cubic meters in volume, are in Congaree National Park. Taxonomy and naming. The word loblolly is a combination of lob, referring to thick heavy bubbling of cooking porridge, and lolly, an Old British dialect word for broth, soup, or any other food boiled in a pot. In the southern United States, the word is used to mean a mudhole, a mire of scent derived from an allusion to the consistency of porridge. Hence the pine is named, as it is generally found in lowlands and swampy areas. Loblolly pines grow well in acidic clay soil, which is common throughout the South, and are thus often found in large stands in rural places. Other old names, now rarely used, include old field pine, due to its status as an early colonizer of abandoned fields; dual pine, due to its size; rosemary pine, due to loblolly's distinctive fragrance compared to the other southern pines; and North Carolina pine. For the scientific name, Pinus is the Latin name for the pines, and taeda refers to the resinous wood. Ecology. With the advent of wildfire suppression, loblolly pine has come to prevalence in some parts of the Deep South that were once dominated by longleaf pine, and, especially in northern Florida, sash pine. The rate of growth is rapid, even among the generally fast-growing southern pines. The yellowish resinous wood is highly prized for lumber, but is also used for wood pulp. This tree is commercially grown in extensive plantations. Loblolly pine is the pine of the Lost Pines forest around Bastrop, Texas, and in McKinney Roughs along the Texas-Colorado River. These are isolated populations on areas of acidic sandy soil, surrounded by alkaline clays that are poor for pine growth. A study using loblolly pines showed that higher atmospheric carbon dioxide levels may help the trees to endure ice storms better. Notable trees. The famous Eisenhower tree on the 17th hole of Augusta National Golf Club was a loblolly pine. U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower, an Augusta National member, hit the tree so many times that, at a 1956 club meeting, he proposed that it be cut down. Not wanting to offend the president, the club's chairman, Clifford Roberts, immediately adjourned the meeting rather than reject the request outright. In February 2014, an ice storm severely damaged the Eisenhower tree. The opinion of arborists was that the tree could not be saved and should be removed. The Morris pine is located in southeastern Arkansas. It is over 300 years old with a diameter of 142 centimeters and a height of 35.7 meters. Loblolly pine seeds were carried aboard the Apollo 14 flight. On its return, the seeds were planted in several locations in the U.S., including the grounds of the White House. As of 2016, a number of these moon trees remain alive. Genome. Pines are the most common conifers, and the genus Pinus consists of more than 100 species. Sequencing of the genomes remained a huge challenge because of the high complexity and size. Loblolly pine became the first species with its complete genome sequenced. Its genome is the largest of any genome so far known. The whole genome is made up of 20.15 billion base pairs, which is more than 7 times that of humans. Conifer genomes are known to be full of repetitive DNA, which make up 82% of the genome in loblolly pine. The number of genes is estimated at about 50,172, of which 15,653 are already confirmed. Most of the genes are duplicates. Some genes have the longest introns observed among 24 fully sequenced plant genomes. Inbreeding depression. Gymnosperms are predominantly outcrossing, but lack genetic self-incompatibility. Loblolly pine, like most gymnosperms, exhibits high levels of inbreeding depression, especially in the embryonic stage. The loblolly pine harbors an average load of at least 8 lethal equivalents. A lethal equivalent is the number of deleterious genes per haploid genome whose cumulative effect is the equivalent of 1 lethal one. The presence of at least 8 lethal equivalents implies substantial inbreeding depression upon self-fertilization.